culture, neoclassical economics still dominates policy-making today.
The Reagan Revolution, as we call it in the United States, obviously the Reagan-Thatcher Revolution, think about it more globally, was a big change in power structure and a big transfer of opportunity and wealth. Now, it's not that the poor gave it to the rich. It was a transfer within the well-to-do. So the financial sector, in particular, in the United States, for example, but also in the UK and so on, became vastly more profitable. And wages in that sector went up a lot. I mean, we focus on bonuses, but because their base salaries went up a lot, overall compensation. So there's a transfer from the non-financial part of the economy to the financial part of the economy that actually is unprecedented as far as we can see in any of the available data to us. I'm talking about all of recorded human history.
In 1932, in the aftermath of America's great stock market crash, a piece of legislation was passed to protect society. The Glass-Steagall Act was introduced to separate ordinary high street banking from investment banking. Once again, banks could take ordinary depositors' money and speculate with it for virtually anything they liked.
And it's unfortunately not the kind of casino that they have in Las Vegas, which is general entertainment. It is a casino that has massive negative repercussion on the rest of society. So it's not just losing your money on a few nights. It's about the way in which those organizations lose their money, impacting the whole of society, leading to a massive loss of control.
This unfettered gambling pushed the entire global financial system to near collapse. With balances and debt obligations larger than the GDP of entire countries, the banks had become too big to fail. The West was unprepared, and bankers met their reeling and disorientated governments.
You have to bail us out. We need money. If you don't give us the money, the whole thing goes down. And what are you going to do with millions and tens of millions of people who have lost everything in their bank account? You will have a revolution on your hands. So fork over the money. Borrow the money, create it out of nothing, and give it back to us, and give it to us, and so that we can face our problems and not go under or otherwise. And this is what Mr. It's not this is what we're doing. 700 billion. And we need it now, or else.
Is the system we call capitalism really capitalism? In a capitalist system, government is supposed to be small. But today the state is more bloated and invasive than it's ever been. Individuals and companies are supposed to operate in a free market. Good enterprise is rewarded with profit, and flawed enterprise with failure. But during the 2008 banking crisis, the people saw the Western economic system divided in a way they were told could never happen.
Socialism for the rich, capitalism for the poor. And in America, for example, the banks that got in trouble got bailed out by the government. That's socialism. And people are arguing against socialism in America, and yet it's probably the most socialist country in the world right now.
We have a system which isn't even a proper capitalist